As wildfires grow, residents of nearby communities are trying to map out a plan of action. Ely held a special city council meeting tonight to react to the quickly evolving situation.
Northern News Now's Leslie Krebs was there and joins us live from Ely tonight. Leslie, what did they have to say tonight?
Well, with fires burning just miles from the city, leaders wanted to get on the same page while also providing information to those living here.
I'd like to call our special council meeting to order.
Thursday's special city council meeting brought the Ely community together to get fire info from the National Incident Management Organization.
We decided it was just time for the council to get together, hear the information firsthand, and then just get the information out to the public.
Mayor Omerza and her team called the meeting hoping to dispel rumors flying around that there may be a planned evacuation. Officials warned, though, this could be just the beginning of a long fire season.
Those fires will probably be on the landscape for some time still.
Chris Barth works for the National Incident Management Organization, or NEMO, which is taking command of the firefight. He spoke at the meeting, saying community safety is top of mind.
We want to keep the residents of the community, and that's everybody from folks that live here, that are visiting here, as well as our firefighters. We want to keep them safe.
A message appreciated by many in attendance.
It's been scary, but it's also been kind of uplifting and kind of heartwarming seeing how much people are willing to rally and offer their capacity and offer their resources.
Lacey Squires concerned people are too scared to visit the town, negatively impacting local business.
It's like we want to hold space for the fear and anxiety, and we want to do the hard work of keeping everyone safe. And we also want people to know, like, Ely's still open for business.
We're fine. We're all going to be fine, and let's move on.
As you can imagine, the smoke is very thick here. Now, NEMO and City Council wants to reiterate that Ely is not under an evacuation notice, but to stay alert for any new notifications for a ready, set, go status. Live in Ely, Northern News Now, Leslie Krebs.